it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. I have a real cool craft to do with you today. So it is not all from Dollar Tree, but it is a lot from Dollar Tree. And so let's see, I have a frame. I don't have the tag on this anymore, but this is from the Dollar General and it costs $2.50, I believe. And I have another one here that I've already taken the rope hanger off. Ooh, that is weird voice today. You have to excuse that. Then we're going to be using one of these hanging jars from the Dollar Tree. Really cute. And we're going to be using one of these battery operated candles, votive candles from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to be taking the hook off of this wall hook from the Dollar Tree. And then I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. It is a napkin ring. But if you don't have this little napkin ring, you can just use little greens. And I am going to be gluing some of these little flowers on to this little thing because I want to make this little napkin ring a wreath. So that's what we'll do. Actually, let's start. Let's start with that if the glue guns are ready. Let's see here. I think we have one ready and one is not ready, but we can probably get right on into starting. So let's do that. So you didn't get a video Thursday because we had terrible storms. I'm going to put this wood aside. I don't want to get glue on it. So let's just get our wreath here. And we had terrible storms Thursday. And so I wasn't able to put my Dollar Tree, come with me to the Dollar Tree video up. So I apologize for that if you were looking. So I don't know what to do in a situation like that. I guess there's really nothing I can do. So I'm just going to decide, let's see, where my top, I guess this would be my top. So I am going to be going with the foliage. So I'm just going to put a little right in there. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all swirling in one direction, so I'm going to swirl with that. So I'm going to go with that when I place my flowers going down in the same direction. Yeah, so I don't know how the weather has been. I know one of my subscribers is from Brooksville. And hi Christine. Hey neighbor. And I was wondering how you were making out with that storm yesterday. I hope you guys stayed safe and everything is okay. We didn't have any damage here. We had tornado warnings though, and the sky got black as night, and it was pretty scary. Really, some big booms, big thunder and lightning, and winds I've never seen. I mean, I can't say I've never seen. That would be exaggerating, and I don't want to do that. But, you know, they were definitely strong high winds. So I hope that you made out okay over there in your neck of the woods. Also, Gloria in Tampa. I don't know how the weather. Hi, Gloria. Shout out to Gloria. I don't know how you guys made out over there either. Just shouting out to a couple of my local subscribers. And just hoping that you guys made out okay in the weather. It was crazy here. So I'm just gluing these on, and really, you know what, they're not the best. Like some of them hardly have any little, I don't know, they probably have fallen off because I stuffed them. The that would be too big of a bunch, I think. Nah, we'll do it. There is no right or wrong here. We'll just do it, but we're gonna pick up that foliage there first. Tuck it way down. I got one more spot that I need a little bit of white berries or whatever these little things are supposed to be. So let's just put a little down over here, and then we'll change our color up a little. So yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen if in a case like that where the internet, I can't post. I mean, I know that really probably shocked the algorithm thing, you know, but nothing I can do about it. Alright, so we're done with the white. Let's move on to, I only have a little tiny bit of this lavender, so let's do lavender last. Let's put pink down first. And actually, I think these pink heads just pop right off of their stems. And so then I'm just going to place a couple of these. I don't want to overdo my wreath. So really, I'm only going to do like 2. That's really, oh, they pop right off. Really, I am only going to do 2, and then we're going to do like 3 little tiny lavenders. I don't want this to be all flowers. I just wanted to give it some spring color because it's a spring DIY. And I am so happy we're on to spring. Loving that spring is in the air. And it's just nice, isn't it? All the little baby ducks are being born, and the baby chicks, and all the little babies. Baby calves, although I think they're born all the time here. I live in cow country in Dade City, Florida, which is cool because I'm from New Hampshire. I'm a New England girl, so it does remind me of home, except I have palm trees and beautiful weather. It's the best of both worlds. Truly, truly it is. I am very, very fortunate. Alright, so I'm just putting all these together, a whole bunch of little sticks here. I'm just going to try my trick of gluing all the stems together. And I'm going to tuck that in right here. Let's see, we're going to move a leaf. Tuck those in right there. Ouch! And then I need another little bunch of purple. I'm just going to do one more bunch over here, and this will be done. Alright, right under here. Some purple. Oh, went to take my thumb away and it was glued on. Alright, so this is what we have. And this is an adorable little wreath, even for something else like a little birdhouse. Alright, so we're just going to set that aside. That's all we're going to do to that. And let's clean up all these flowers and get the cobwebby strings out of the way. And then we're going to take our Dollar Tree hook and deconstruct it. So it's got this weird, oh, you know what it's got? We need a screwdriver. Also from, guess where? Yep, the Dollar Tree. The $1.25 tree. Pretty soon it's just going to be the, I don't know. It's just going to be the dollar bush. It's going to be too, not going to be any, it's not going to be a whole tree. It's going to be dollar bush. I'm sorry. Silly mood today. Just feels like everything keeps going up in price, but everything goes down in size. That's kind of where I was going with that, if it didn't make any sense. Alright, so now this hook is on the back with 2 little screws, and it is facing, okay, so now I need this hook to face the opposite way, because it, you know what I'm saying, it was meant to be this way. I'm going to try, I don't know if it will move, because I think, so what I'm going to try to do is just screw this on backwards to my, I'm just going to bend those down. You know what, maybe I should put you overhead. Let me pause this and let's do that. Okay, so this is how my hook is, because when it was attached to its owner, it came from behind, which is really, really cute. But we need this hook up here now. So it's kind of, I don't know how it's attached, whether it's welded or not. But these pieces are really easy to bend. So I'm going to just hope that it's on there really, really good. It feels like it is. So I'm just going to press the flaps down and put my screws through it just that way. I hope I'm making sense. Alright, so I'm just gonna, here's my 2 little screws. I'm gonna put those back in, and then I'm gonna put my jar on here, because I just want to, this is the close-up of the jar. It does have a little thingy here on the side. Okay, so this is the jar, and I want that jar about there. So that would mean I would want my hook approximately there. So now, whoops, I'm just gonna screw those right down into place. And this wood is so soft, it is easy to do. I really didn't even check to see if I'm centered here. Hopefully I am, because I'm going with it. You don't have to pre-drill, because it's really, really soft wood. And as I go ahead and screw this down, the metal will tighten up and flatten out. And that's a cute look. Very primitive. Little industrial, very primitive look. Okay. Straighten that out a little. There we go. So you see what I did? It was going the other way. I just manipulated it to go the way I wanted it to. Alright. Okay, so now that our hook is on, now we have to, let's start by taking the sticker off the bottom of our Dollar Tree jar. We might need to put a little heat. I need to reach my heat gun that is hanging up here. We might have to use a little heat to get that off, but we'll do our best, but it does usually help to heat it up. Comes off nicely when it's heated up. You don't even have to force it. It just almost comes off by itself. Got to catch the edge here on this one. There we go. Alright. Love this tool. I'll put it in the description. box below. Let's clean up our mess. All right, now what we're really gonna do is we're just gonna take our little wreath and shove it down into our jar here. So we're just really gonna shove it. We're gonna shove it right down, because once it gets through the neck, it'll spread out nicely in the jar. You might have to push some of the bigger leaves down and make it go how you want it. It's so cute. You just play around with it until you like what you're seeing through the jar. So cute. All right, and then you're gonna put your candle down inside. Whoopsie, which already come with batteries. Turn it on. That one's not working, but I do see the reason I have the scowl is because it does look like the battery was off somehow. So let's see if that fixes it. Yeah. Alright, so let me see if I can put the battery cover on better. Really, you get what you pay for, right? Oh my God, that's really a hard button. Okay, so we have our candle on, and now you're not going to be able to see, of course. I'm going to use tweezers, but you're not going to be able to see. Whoops, I got to get my little flowers out of the way. I'm going to bring this up to the top, put my little candle in, and then put it down. Because one of my pink flowers is glued kind of inward. All right. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? These leaves have to come down a little bit, so you'll just stick your finger in and push them down, so you know, however you like it. Or if you're not doing a little napkin ring, you can just place your greens or flowers all around that. All right, so that's going to hang just like this. Just like this from our board. Just like that. I think we hung it a little too low. But I love it. I love it. So when it's hanging, it's not going to roll. But what you can do to stop that from doing that is, let me see if I have any, glue dots. So these glue dots are absolutely clear. If you just, they're from the Dollar Tree. You take one off and you just stick it on the back. Oh, I didn't take it off. I thought I had it on my thumb, but it's still on the paper. You just take it off. Oh no, I just dumped my candle. You just stick it onto the back of your jar. Nobody will know that it's even on there. Let me put my candle back in. Make some room for it. Tweezers to use as my fingers. Alright, and now I have one little hinge thing that keeps giving me a little problem over there. Once it's hanging though, it won't. Okay, so now we're going to hang it right on our board and then stick it down. And the candle fell again. But how cute is that? I just love that. And I like that it doesn't have anything up on top of it. I like that it's just a little sconce. And I'm not going to put a bow on it, but I am going to put a sawtooth hanger. Do I want a sawtooth hanger or do I just want... You know what? Let's put some jute around the top, and then we'll probably use it for a jute. We'll make a jute hanger as well. So let's get. I just do this all the time. This is how I craft. If you are one of my, if you are already one of my subscribers, you know I change my mind in the middle of my craft on how I do things. That's just how I roll. But I think it looks top or bottom heavy without anything up here. So I'm going to take, and we might even take some jute and put it around the jar even, or something. It's a really cute concept, but I just can't stop there. Alright, I don't mean to take that whole label off, but that's okay. Alright, so let's flip this over and just put a little glue so we can put some jute around and around and around. Gotta get my little protection finger out. I love the look of the jute wrap. Or burlap would be cute as well. Okay, if you had burlap, but I'm just going to go christen and crostin and messy and over and over and over and over. I'm going to slide it up a little though. There. Just like so. Just to give it a little detail. A little more detail. And then once you have this on here, you can kind of separate some of the strands wherever you want to. I'll show you what I mean. After we... Listen, I burnt my fingers the other day with you guys. It's so bad. There's a blister. I'm sure you can't see it, but there is actually a big blister on my finger from the glue gun. That new Ryobi glue gun is awesome, but it is very, very hot. There's like a weird thing that's sticking off of my jute. I'm just cutting that off. I don't know what it is. So what I mean is, like, you can like slide these down and make spaces if you want. You know what I mean? Finagle it differently. Messy. So there. So now we have that. And I think that in my little drawer of doodads here, I have somewhere I have a little, oh, here it is. I have this little heart. It came off a Dollar Tree candle holder. And I saved it. And I think we're going to wrap that around. Let's put one more glue dot on because I've kind of used, I took it on and off, and it's got the air and stuff has gotten on it. So I'm just going to put another glue right on top just to make sure, where is it? So you can't even see it. Another one there. And then I'm just going to tie this little galvanized heart string around the top. Okay, but first we'll have to have it hanging. Let's see that little thing. So let's put that down. Oops, I have it on backwards. Okay, so there is a backing to our jar. So now I'm going to take those glue dots off the front. I didn't notice that. And let's forget the glue dots for a minute, because I want to tie this on underneath. There. Underneath the hanger. And I want it to dangle down just a little bit. But I am going to put a little tiny bit of glue back here, just so it stays right where I tied the knot. And put my candle back down inside. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? I'm not a fan of the way they have this hanger on here. I'm not. But how cute is that? I want that over to the side. It's just adorable. I love it. And now we're going to hang it on our hook. And you can put sticky if you want so that it doesn't roll around. But once this is on the wall, it's not going to move. It's not going anywhere. I absolutely love this. I love that we decided to add the jute to the top. Let's just put a little hanger on the back. I have a little bit of rope here. I'm just going to use that. And we're just going to use, let's see, probably that much. And we're just going to glue it down really well. I do this all the time for hangers. Even sometimes when I buy something, a professional picture, and I want it to hang it differently, I will sometimes just put a jute or rope hanger on the back of it. Oops. Almost out of glue. I often do that for a hanger. I'm going to put a little bit more on top here, if I can. Yeah, alright, we are out of glue there. But this is finished, so I'm not going to bother putting a new glue gun in it yet. I'm just going to hold that still. But let's have another, oh, we can't have another look-see because the jar's over here. I love that. That would be really cute hanging outside in my happy place. Give us a little ambiance, little nighttime light. Probably can't see it with all the lights on, but it really is adorable. It really is. And then this is drying still, but that's all we did for our hanger. So it's really adorable. You can see it from all sides. The candle is flickering. Did this say flickering? No, it just says votives, but you get 240 hours total of light hours. And you get 2 for $1.25. I don't think that's bad at all. And then you can move your berries and your, you know, make it the way you like it. But I just think that is adorable. I love how that came out. And I think this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. And make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. And while you're there, hit the bell, and YouTube will let you know each and every time I upload a new video. You'll want to be subscribed because we're getting close. I think I have 219 subscribers at my last glance. So at 250 subscribers, though, I'm going to do a giveaway. And I have spider webs, glue gun spider webs all over me. So you have to be a subscriber to win. I will link the Amazon link to this in the description below if you are interested in this. It's like a $12 tool, and it's probably one of my favorite. It is my favorite tool. That and my glue gun are my favorite tools in my workshop. So yeah, and I hope everybody is well, and I just hope that, you know, in this crazy world that we're living in, everybody is having some joy in their life one way or another, and I hope it's crafting. All right, I know it's my therapy. All right, everybody, until the next time I see you, which should be tomorrow, providing I have an internet. So be good and do good. Bye now.